Greetings, class. My name is Nathaniel Simpson, and for my final project, I'm going to give a little bit of a summary of the things that I've learned, which were a lot. So I'm going to answer the questions as I was asked to do. What were my feelings about public speaking and presenting prior to attending this class? Well, I always liked, public speaking. I've never had a big problem doing it. I've done it, in the past. I always do have some challenges in terms of what am I going to say. But I think overall, prior to taking this class, I was fairly comfortable doing it. Do you have any public speaking experience before taking this class? Yes. I've given speeches. I teach. I also lead seminars at my job to actually inspire some of the people who work under me. So speaking in front of large audiences was something that I was definitely comfortable doing. Do you feel comfortable with your communication skills? I definitely think my skills can always improve, but I definitely feel comfortable with the way I communicate now. Do you have any performance experience? Yes. I was a performing artist for a while. I traveled and did tours and shows with a hip hop and R&B group. So performing in front of audiences is something that I have become accustomed to. What were your delivery challenges during week 1, 2, 3, and 4, and how did they improve? I think my challenges were all the same. I'm a bit of a perfectionist by nature, so delivering information and really worrying about how I'm perceived always throws a hurdle in how my presentation comes off. I think my challenges were just not overdoing it, making sure I'm doing enough, and then also staying within the time requirements that I was given. What did you learn about visual presentation? I learned a lot actually, man. I really learned how to incorporate visual, products or visual arts and statistics and slides and keynotes and PowerPoints into an actual video presentation. So overall, I thought that was pretty awesome. Were you nervous about any of your presentations? Yes, I was nervous about all of my presentations. Talking in front of large groups of people always makes me nervous. But I usually overcome it because I put my best foot forward and I have confidence in myself. How did you respond, or how did the audience respond to your presentations? I thought for the most part it was positive, so I felt really good about that. What kind of feedback did did you offer your classmates? I offered them feedback in terms of criticism, or I wouldn't say criticism, but my opinion of how I would perceive their presentation. Did they stay on topic? Was it on point? Did the person seem a little bit too reserved? Was their personality just not enough to stick out to me? I try to make those kind of comments where it was really close and on point with the topic and the conversation that we were having. Did you spend time practicing your speeches? How much time? Well, to be honest, no. I don't spend much time practicing my speeches. And what I mean is, earlier in my career, when I would speak in front of large groups of people, I was one of the speakers who would have the note card, and I'd flip my card, and read it. But what I felt was like I was a robot. I was just reiterating words. I wasn't actually, connecting with the audience. It seemed like it was scripted. It really did. And I was never able to really get past that. So the way I beat that was, and I'm actually pretty good with improv, is that I would have a topic in mind, I would do bullets, and I would know what I want to say, but I wouldn't know how I was going to say it until I was actually saying it in the moment, and I get the best response by doing it that way, so that's the way I give my speeches. Did you have any delivery or technology errors with your presentation? Yes, lots. Working iMovie is not easy, but I figured it out, so that was pretty cool. Which speech or project did you enjoy the most or the least? Well, the one that I enjoyed the most, I like this one because it actually allows me just to talk to you guys and have a communication, just a regular conversation, and I like that. The least was the TED assignment. Just didn't make much sense to me, but I did my best. What did you learn from the TED assignment? Not much. I mean, I learned the way that they presented it was pretty impressive, but the way I present didn't really coincide with how they were doing it. So I can't say I learned a lot with that one, but it definitely got me out of my comfort zone, so I respect that. What do you think your biggest delivery challenge was overall? My biggest delivery challenge overall was having the time set aside to make sure I can put 120% into every speech that I give, and I mean that. I don't like doing something mediocre. I don't like not being the best at what I do. So my biggest challenge was simply having enough time to get all the information to you guys. What is the greatest strength in terms? What is my greatest strength in terms of presenting? My ability to connect with people, and just being real. You know, people respect something that they believe. People don't like robots. How would you rate your public speaking presentations this month on a scale of 0 to 5? 5 being the greatest. 4. I want to be a 5, but I'd be lying to you if I didn't say there was room for improvement. So a 4. What are your feelings about presenting after the experiences this month? Actually, I feel more confident in it, and I appreciate it because it's been a long time where people have challenged me to record myself and then display it for other people to see. It also challenged me to, again, look at myself, and I can see how I'm coming off to people, which actually helped me more in the industry that I'm in and working in, because now I'm paying more attention to my facial gestures. I'm paying more attention to my pronunciation of words or my vocal inflections. So I think all that was pretty important. Thank you, guys.